coin in your collection. That seems so ordinary yet could carry a story powerful enough to change how you see its true value. What if I told you that the 1989 Liberty $half, a coin many people overlook, might just be one of those treasures that could turn the tables for you? After the introduction, we'll explore its long history, design, and legacy, and by the end of the video, I'll share how you can uncover its worth and even sell it. Stick around, because this one is more than just a $half. The 1989 Liberty $half is officially known as the Kennedy $half, continuing the series that began in 1964 following the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy, designed by Chief Engraver Gilroy Roberts and Frank Gasparro. The coin was intended as both a tribute and a circulating currency. Even by 1989, it carried with it over 2 decades of emotional and national significance. On the obverse, the coin displays the iconic portrait of President Kennedy, strong and determined, symbolizing leadership and resilience. The reverse features the presidential coat of arms, with an eagle holding olive branches and arrows echoing strength and peace. This design had become familiar to Americans by 1989, yet it never lost its aura of respect. The year 1989 sits in an important place in history. The United States was witnessing the end of the Cold War, with the Berlin Wall soon to fall. While the coin itself may not directly reflect these world-changing events, it was a silent witness carried in pockets, exchanged in stores, and saved in collections. Coins often outlast the moments of history they live through. And this $half is a perfect example. Mintage numbers for the 1989 $half were quite high. Millions were struck both in Philadelphia and Denver, as well as special proofs in San Francisco. For everyday circulation, the coin was common. But what makes some of these pieces stand out today is not just their history but their condition, rarity in certain grades, and errors that occurred during minting. Collectors know that the value of a 1989 $half varies greatly. A worn coin used in circulation may only be worth its face value. But when you find one in pristine, uncirculated condition, or better yet, a proof coin with deep cameo contrast, its worth grows significantly. Errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, or unusual mint marks can also boost the coin's desirability. These are the kinds of details that seasoned collectors search for, and even casual coin holders can stumble upon by chance. By the late 1980s, the $half had already become a denomination that saw limited use in circulation. Most people rarely encountered them in daily transactions, meaning many coins went directly into storage, rolls, or collections. This helps explain why uncirculated examples remain available to this day. The 1989 Liberty $half also symbolizes a bridge between generations. For older Americans, it was a reminder of Kennedy's presidency. For younger ones, it was simply a coin that looked different, bigger, and somehow more special than dimes or quarters. From a numismatic standpoint, coins like this one highlight the balance between mintage, volume, and collector interest. While millions were produced, only a small fraction survive today in top condition. And those are the coins that truly carry value in the marketplace. On platforms like eBay, these coins are often listed with a wide price range. Common circulated examples might sell for just slightly above face value, but proof coins in their original packaging can command far more. Some error coins or high-grade certified examples have been auctioned for surprising amounts, making this coin one to watch closely. Auction houses and coin grading services like PCGS and NGC have recorded notable sales for this $half, particularly when the coin has been preserved perfectly. That means if you've got one tucked away, it could be more than just spare change. Another fascinating detail is how the $half has endured as both a collector's item and a ceremonial coin. Even in 1989, it was already leaning away from being a circulation coin and moving toward the collector's market. That makes your 1989 $half part of a bigger story in US coinage history. Collectors often seek out complete runs of Kennedy $half from 1964 to present. That means your 1989 coin is essential in filling a gap in many sets. While it may not be the rarest year, it holds its place firmly as a necessary piece of the puzzle. If we step back and think about this coin as a historical artifact, it connects us to a time when American currency was shifting in use and perception. It reflects not only Kennedy's legacy, but also the economic and cultural realities of the late 20th century. The shine of a well-preserved 1989 half dollar is more than metal. Its memory captured in copper and nickel. The luster, the strike, the tiny details in Kennedy's hair all speak to the craftsmanship of the US Mint. For new collectors, the 1989 half dollar can serve as a gateway coin. It's accessible, affordable in many cases, yet still offers the thrill of discovery if you manage to find one in high grade or with a mint error. In coin shows and auctions, these coins often appear as part of larger collections. Dealers know they can attract interest because Kennedy half dollars as a series are beloved worldwide. Not just in the United States. Another layer to consider is the emotional connection. For some, these coins remind them of relatives who saved Kennedy halves as keepsakes. For others, they're a physical link to an era of American pride and remembrance. When looking at its worth today, we turn to online marketplaces. On eBay, circulated 1989 Liberty half dollars might fetch only modest amounts, but certified mint state coins or proofs have sold for much higher. Auction records show that collectors are willing to pay premiums for coins that stand out. It is in this difference between the ordinary and the extraordinary where fortunes can turn. That's why I said earlier this coin could change things for you. You might be holding one that is more valuable than you realize. The value of a coin is not always in the metal, but in the story it carries, the rarity of its condition, and the desire of collectors who want it. The 1989 Liberty half dollar embodies all three of these elements. So as you can see, the story of the 1989 half dollar is long, layered, and fascinating. It blends history, artistry, memory, and potential value into one small but powerful piece of American heritage. If you've stayed with me this far, here's the moment we've been building toward. The 1989 Liberty half dollar has a price tag that might surprise you, and there's even a way you can sell it to make the most of its worth. But just like I promised at the beginning, I want you to be part of this conversation. Comment price in the comment box below, and I will personally tell you its value and the procedure on how you can sell it. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.